What is up, everyone? Sean here, and today in this video I wanted to sit down and talk about something that's potentially going to be super big and important for everyone on YouTube, including the viewers and content creators alike, and also a Patreon page that I'm about to talk to you about after that. So for those who don't know already, YouTube Red is a subscription service that's coming up on YouTube October 28th, I believe. And that's basically gonna take out all the ads that you've been seeing on YouTube for a number of years, if you sign up and subscribe for that. And also, it gives you some perks such as being able to access through your mobile phone or mobile device, excuse me, and you can play in the background or something like that. And then also download them and see them offline, and so on and so forth. I will provide the blog page that will spill all the beans and the clear details on what YouTube Red is really about. Now, a lot of YouTubers have been expressing their opinions on this, and I've definitely heard from Mega Man NG from a couple weeks back, and also very recently Boogie2988, and heard his 2 cents on this whole situation. And again, this is definitely gonna be a game changer, really, whether good or bad. The only time can tell, really, and it can be scary for some people, because this can potentially lead to hard times for the smaller channels such as mine and so many others. And meanwhile, all the big guys such as PewDiePie, are gonna get a lot of benefit from it, because what YouTube Red also does is give you the access to exclusive content, kind of like how Netflix, has their originals, Netflix originals. They have their own TV shows only on Netflix, and you can only access to that only when you subscribe to them for $8 a month and that stuff like that. And YouTube Red is going to be $10 a month, and again, it's going to take out all the ads. It's going to give you access to downloading videos and watching them offline, and pretty much give you versatile access via mobile device. So for those people who watch YouTube through the mobile device, will definitely get a kick out of it and get some benefits out of that. Now, I understand that people are kind of looking at this with a negative outlook, because, well, there's a thing called ad block. Ad block is free and it does the job, so it blocks out the ads. So but I just wanted to say something about that. And for those who don't actually maybe not know what ad block really does, or just anyone who's recently turned on ad block to watch YouTube. And first off, YouTubers that you see on here, they essentially get all the revenue from ads, and they earn a certain amount depending on the CPM, and we don't get paid for just uploading and providing content. We have to get money from the ads that you see on YouTube, and for that to be blocked, that completely cuts that off. So the more people do it, the more it really affects content creators such as myself. And I kind of understand why people have ad block. I mean, it really is annoying, but sometimes we just have to deal with it, because it really hurts everyone, really. I mean, I know there's people that say, oh, I don't give a crap about people on YouTube making money and stuff like that, their income and all that, just get a real job. Well, if you keep that attitude up, I mean, you're really going to see less and less people creating content, and you're going to have to go somewhere else. I mean, especially with Markiplier and PewDiePie and all the other gaming YouTubers that you see on YouTube. And ad block can really hurt people in a way. And I just wanted to spread that awareness for anyone that's recently started using ad block, or kind of just is unaware of what are the long-term effects of it. So one way to support a YouTuber, or pretty much everyone, is turn off ad block just for YouTube. I understand that outside YouTube, ads can be really annoying, and they can actually be harmful for PCs, especially with malware and such other things that can cause inconveniences. So that's where ad block can be looked with a much more positive outlook to it, especially myself. I don't have ad block on YouTube because that would be very hypocritical of me. That's how I earn the income and stuff like that through ad revenue, and to do that for other YouTubers, yeah, that's a low blow. So that's my reason of not having ad block on YouTube. So if you turn off ad block, you are essentially supporting everyone on YouTube. So that's one way to do it, other than commenting and liking and subscribing to said YouTuber. And if you feel like you want to continue to use ad block, that's completely up to you. I have no say in that, and that's your decision. But if you feel like if you want to support someone, if they have a Patreon page, I suggest checking it out. I recently set up mine myself, so if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description box below. Please check it out, and it's essentially a tipping page for me. Patreon is also used as sort of like a reward program, really. And if you donate a certain amount and they reach that goal, they'll do whatever goal that is for the Patreons. That's what they're called, But yeah, for me, it's just essentially a tipping page. I really don't want people to feel pressure to to donate something just for this thing, this product or whatever. I just want people to be given the freedom to donate any amount per month, which is why Patreon is pretty convenient in my opinion. And I've been doing that with Game Society Pimps. I can give my $1 per month, or whatever amount, depending on whatever mood I'm in, or if I have any spare change. And so I've been doing that for a long while for Game Society Pimps. And yeah, so if you see any Patreon pages from your favorite YouTubers, please do check it out. And of course, I have my own. So pretty much here and now, I will be having my Patreon page up, and I highly appreciate it if you guys can donate and contribute for this channel, so that you can definitely keep going, and it'll be a lot easier for me to continue to create more content, because, well, I mean, of course, games is what I have for my content creation. So there's that. Again, it's completely up to you. It's your choice, and you can do other ways to support as well. There's fan funding on YouTube, which is the blue button you see on the right, on the whatever page you're looking at for content creators. You can donate a whatever amount, but you have to keep doing it instead of monthly like Patreon. So again, Patreon is very convenient for monthly donations. And kind of to wrap up this video, again, YouTube Red can be a big game changer here on YouTube. This will happen starting from October 28th, and us content creators will have to accept these terms and conditions that are coming up. So if we don't, we essentially are kind of blocked off pretty much, and you can't see those videos. So we kind of have no choice but to accept them and just see how it rolls. And we really just gonna have to wait and see. So so again, ways to support your YouTubers: keep ad block off for YouTube. You really have to only give 30 seconds of your time, really, at the most, and you can skip most of them. And I think even if you skip them, you can the content creators still get some revenue out of that, because essentially the people that put out those ads still have to pay for those ads anyway. So I don't think it really matters, in my opinion, if you skip them. But who knows? I could be wrong. But excuse me. Anyways, 30 seconds is really not all that much, and we see that on TV, and you can definitely be doing something else during those 30 seconds. Like, a lot of people put up videos in the background, and essentially you can just ignore it for 30 seconds. So a lot of times I'm video editing and I'm watching YouTube videos. So when the 30-second ad comes up that you can't skip, I just go focus on my video editing. So you can do that, but again, it's all up to you. Another way to support is fan funding, and another way to support is Patreon, and another way to support actually is YouTube Red, because your $10 per month will not only go to the exclusive content creators such as PewDiePie and all the other big guys, but some of that money will go to everyone else, such as myself. So subscribing to YouTube Red will definitely do that. So that is a choice as well. And there's plenty of other ways to support also. They might have a PayPal, so on and so forth. So please keep that in mind, and not just for me, but all other YouTubers that create such great content here on YouTube. So that is pretty much it for me on this whole situation with YouTube Red that's coming up, and me setting up a Patreon page. So again, all the links will be in the description box below. Please check it out, and I highly appreciate it if you guys leave your comments in the comment section below, and perhaps thumbs us up. But again, it's all up to you. You guys really have the power for YouTubers, really, and you guys really decide on how this whole YouTube Red thing goes. So I'll stop talking on the Hawke Talks. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Sean out.